the Trump administration's abrupt suspension of all federal loans and grants is deeply intertwined with the conservative policy blueprint, Project 2025, although the scope of the government-wide freeze significantly surpasses the project's specific recommendations. The influence of Russ, Vought, Trump's nominee to lead the Office of Management and Budget is palpable despite his confirmation yet to be finalized. Vought, a key author in Project 2025, penned a chapter outlining strategies for presidential power consolidation and agenda enforcement through measures such as withholding funds to ensure bureaucratic compliance. This strategy manifested in a stark internal memo issued on Monday by Vaeth, the acting OMB director. The memo, spanning 2 pages, directed all federal agencies to temporarily halt all activities related to the obligation or disbursement of federal financial assistance, with the exception of aid directly distributed to individuals. The memo's legality has been immediately challenged, prompting a swift legal action questioning the president's authority to enact such a sweeping measure. Vaught's Project 2025 chapter advocates for a Budget Department General Counsel who possesses a respectful yet creative and fearless capacity to challenge established legal precedents that safeguard the status quo, signaling the agency's intent to test the boundaries of its legal authority. Further investigation by the tech newsletter Citation needed revealed metadata within other publicly accessible OMB memos indicating authorship ties to the HE. The consequences of this drastic action are already being felt. Meals on Wheels, a vital program providing federally funded meals to seniors, reported widespread chaos among meal delivery services, resulting in significant anxiety among beneficiaries uncertain about their next meal. Senator Tina Smith of Minnesota voiced concerns about the potential disruption of energy assistance programs for low-income individuals during the winter months, highlighting the potentially life-threatening implications for many Minnesotans. The fate of Head Start, a crucial preschool program for low-income children, remains uncertain. While Project 2025 doesn't explicitly call for a Head Start funding freeze, it advocates for its complete elimination, citing perceived little or no long-term academic value and allegations of widespread scandal and abuse. Similarly, the project proposes substantial cuts to emergency management grants, shifting a greater responsibility for disaster relief to state governments and withholding funding from local jurisdictions that fail to comply. Trump's recent pronouncements suggesting the dismantling of the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, further underscore this trend. The administration's suspension of U.S. foreign aid aligns perfectly with Project 2025 objectives to curtail foreign aid and prevent the inclusion of stipulations deemed unacceptable by conservative viewpoints. These restrictions specifically target terms and goals related to abortion, gender equity, and similar. The confluence of these actions, all echoing the core tenets of Project 2025, paints a picture of a deliberate and far-reaching effort to reshape the federal government's role and priorities, triggering widespread concern and legal challenges. The long-term consequences of this sweeping policy shift remain to be seen, but the immediate impact on vulnerable populations is already evident and deeply troubling.